Hey, welcome back to my channel Stoic Gideov. Been told confidence is about smiling more, standing taller, and speaking louder, but what if I told youth real power, the kind that commands respect and turns heads, has nothing to do with any of that? This isn't the fake confidence that crumbles under pressure. Ethos is something deeper, some myth unshakable. This is dark truth about confidence. Introverts have been misunderstood for too long. Society paints you as weak, socially awkward, and charisma, but the truth, some most powerful, respected, and varied individuals in history were introverts who learned how to weaponize their personality instead of fighting against it. If you're tired of people overlooking you, if you want to move through life with an aura that makes people stop and take notice, then stay until the end, because by the time this video is over you won't just act confident, you'll become confidence itself. Before we get tento the tactics, let's crush a lie you've been told your whole life. Confidence is not thinking I'm the smartest, most attractive, most charismatic person in the room, and everyone will love me. That's delusion. That's neediness. That's weak. Real confidence is walking into a room and thinking, I don't care if you like me or not. I'm here to do what I want, how we want, and no one's opinion will change. I thought the moment your confidence depends on others' approval, you're already a puppet in their hands. Confidence isn't about being liked, it's about being, and respect comes when you stop seeking validation and start moving through life with an unshakable sense of self. You can remember this with one phrase: walk like a king, or walk like you didn't care who the king is. Step 1, the one confidence spillover effect. Most people try to fake it till they make it. But confidence isn't a switch you flip, it's a muscle you build, and one of the fastest ways to grow it is truth. Confidence spillover effect. Think about an area of life where you already feel powerful. Maybe it's the gym, maybe it's coding, maybe it's strategy games. When you dominate in that area, your self-belief skyrockets. Now, you harness that energy and apply it to other areas. Let's say you're an introvert who excels in boxing. When you step into the ring, you're focused, fearless, and in control. No, when you walk into a social situation, you remind yourself, I've taken hits, I've pushed through exhaustion, I've outlasted opponents, so why would I be afraid of a conversation? Confidence from one domain spills over into everything else, so pick something, master it, own it, dominate. Then watch as the confidence you build there transforms how you carry yourself everywhere. Step 2. Be too unapologetically yourself. Weak men chase approval, darkly confident men make others adjust to them. You don't need to be loud, you don't need to be the center of attention. You just need to be so comfortable in your own skin that people feel your presence without you having to say a word. Look at the most dominant personalities in movies. They aren't the ones talking the most, they're the ones who don't feel the need to talk at all. They make every word, every movement, every glance matter. So instead of forcing yourself to be extrovert, weaponize your introversion. Speak less, bet when you do make it impactful. Hold eye contact just a second longer than necessary. Move with deliberate slowness. People fear a man who isn't in a rush. Confidence isn't about making noise, it's about making an impact. Step 3. Let your intrusive thoughts. When you've been in this situation before, you know things were in class, but you hesitate. You see an opportunity, but you doubt yourself. You want to speak up, but something inside says, what if I fail? The hesitation, that's the death of confidence. And the only way to kill it is to act before your fear has time to stop you. Next time your mind says, should I do this? Shut it up and just do it. If you want to say something, say it. If you haven't to make a move, make it. If you hesitate, act immediately. Every time you push past hesitation, you train your brain to respect you. Every time you hold back, you train your brain to doubt you. Confidence is just a collection of small wins stacked over time. So stop overthinking, start taking action. Step 4. For own your reserved, mysterious nature. Make people chase your attention. The biggest mistake introverts make, they try to force themselves into the extrovert's game. You don't need to be the loudest guy in the room, you just need to be the most intrigued. Think about The most commanding characters in movies, the ones that dominate a scene without saying much, it's the way they carry themselves, the way they look at people like they already know the outcome. That's power, that's presence. To develop this, you need to be comfortable with silence. Most people are afraid of it. You aren't let others talk more. The less you speak, the more weight your words carry. Develop an intense gaze. When you look at someone, make them feel it. Your energy should say, I don't need your approval. I already know who I am. The moment you stop trying to be noticed is the moment people start noticing you. Step 5. The ruthless 5 power of silence. Speak less, command more. Excellence is a weapon. Most people talk just to fill the void, terrified of what quiet might reveal. But the ones who truly command respect, they know that words, when used sparingly, become 10 times more powerful. Silence makes people uncomfortable. It forces them to lean into, second-guess themselves, to feel through it of your presence. It makes them realize that your words matter. The moment you stop rushing to speak, Yagan. Control. Watch as people scramble, toffle the silence, revealing their insecurities. Let them expose themselves while you remain unreadable. Pause before you speak. Make them wait. Let them wonder what you're thinking. Control conversations by controlling the gaps. When they finish talking, don't respond immediately. Make them uneasy. Keep your explanation short. Weak men over-explain. Confident men say what's necessary and then stop. Now listen carefully. You're no too here to be liked. You're here to be respected. So if you want to become full, then join dark mindset now or live like a fool. The choice is yours. See you soon. Subscribe my channel Stoic Guide.